All right, what's up, baby? No Look Cook, we're back in the kitchen for week 6. Welcome to the most uplifting, empowering cooking show on the face of the planet. We're throwing the recipe out the window. We only have the ingredients and everything comes from the heart. That's how we do it in the NLC kitchen. Last week was fantastic. We made a cake. It was all great. My mum said that I did a good job. So that's basically all I need. Fuck the haters. Sponsor time, thanks to gltraining.com.au, the absolute legends over there. They have been enjoying what we're doing, I think, and they're also sponsoring this whole endeavor. They do working at heights permits, working in confined spaces, forklift certifications, all the things you need for specific careers to get pay rises in the next career that you're gonna love. gltraining.com.au, check them out. Today, in front of me, I have a lot of ingredients that I do believe are gonna be taking this to the next level, difficulty-wise. I'm not gonna waste any time because this is gonna be a tough one. I'm just gonna go straight into the ingredients list for you right now. My arch nemesis, non-labeled olive oil, which is almost certainly not olive oil. I'm not sure what pressing of an olive can generate a color like that, but none that I'm interested in. Olive oil, brown onion, 2 cloves of garlic, spinach, ricotta, feta, crumbled, parmesan, 4 eggs, lightly whisked, 2 tablespoons of dill, 2 tablespoons of lemon zest, 12 sheets of filo pastry, 12 sheets of, Jesus, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Initially when I looked at this, I mistook this for cos lettuce and I thought we were making a Caesar salad. It does appear now on closer inspection that I am making some sort of spinach and feta filo pastry. I have no idea how to make this. I've never made this in my life. I've enjoyed it many times from many different cafes. 12 sheets of filo pastry. That's a lot, that's a big number. So you're gonna go on a wild ride with me today, trying to make this, but let's start how we've always started. Let's prep. 1 brown onion. I don't even know what an onion's got to do with this. An onion should have no business in a filo. I mean, like, it was like spanakopita or something? Is that? Well, you wouldn't have gotten me to make spanakopita. I could be making spanakopita. I also have no idea how to make spanakopita, so. Oh, also preheat the oven. I'm thinking for this, I might get a cheat here from the filo pastry. Made in Greece? We are definitely making spanakopita. Oh, whatever, let's just preheat the oven on max. Just set it on kill mode. Looks like we're going to Greece. No Look Cook goes Greek. Up late, X-rated edition. We're all about bonus flavor here. If you can get it from garlic or from onion, that's great. We've also got some great seasoning here. We've got dill, cumin seeds, and we've also got some lemon zest, which again, bonus flavor. All right, let's cut this garlic. One of my least favorite things to do. All right, now we have our onion and 2 cloves of garlic here. We're gonna fry this up. I'm gonna chuck in some dill. I know the dill's not supposed to necessarily go in at this stage, but I wanna do it. And I'm also gonna put some salt and pepper in too. Delicious. All right, so we have our seasoned garlic and onion, finely chopped. It smells delicious, by the way. I'm gonna set this aside for now because this is gonna go into, I think, the big mix when we start building our spanakopita multi-level car park. Next up, all right, let's get to the eggs. 4 eggs? 4 eggs, all right. Okay, so I've fried my onion and garlic. I've got my egg now lightly whisked as well. And I'm thinking that at some point, all of this has to go together in a bowl. My only concern though, is that these guys are really springy. So I'm gonna have to work out at some point what I'm gonna do with the spinach to get it to pack down. I'm gonna chop it up. I'm gonna see what it looks like. If it's too springy, then I think I might have to cook it or bake it or poach it or microwave it or maybe just like, I don't know, yell at it or something to get it to respond better. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's rip the spinach up. All right, 1 bunch. That's a good bunch. And I'm also gonna consider all the things that came out to be in my bunch. Now this is washed and ready to use. Thanks Woolworths, fresh food people, I trust. Shred it coarsely. I'm gonna hit it with the old pizza wheel just to shred it up a little bit more. All right, my methods might be strange, but you can't deny they are effective. So I'm gonna fry it down a little bit, and then I think, honestly, I'm just gonna chuck everything in the bowl and then wash my hands. Julius Caesar style, I think. Pontius Pilate? Same thing. Spinach has been wilted. It's much more reasonable now. I'm gonna just chuck it back into the spinach bowl. There's not a lot of spinach there. Maybe we're gonna make a mini version of this. It is what it is. In the spirit of No Look Cook, I'm just gonna go with my plan, everything in the bowl. Everything that can go in the bowl. We're gonna stack the sheets. We're gonna make some spanakopita, baby. Let's do it. Onions and garlic going in. Egg mix going in. I'm not gonna use all of the whisked eggs because that's gonna be too much. Let's chuck in about half of that, roughly. Probably 2 eggs worth. Right, ricotta, how much? 400 grams. Jesus, you bastard. I'm gonna go probably a couple of big dolloping tablespoons of this, I reckon. Go. Oh shit. We will continue if needed. Parmesan. No, it just says Parmesan. It's up to me. No, there's your Parmesan. Danish feta. The Danes are still in Europe. 200 grams. Because we're doing half, we'll probably go for roughly half of the feta. It's gonna be a cheesy boy. Like Patrick Swayze up in this bitch. Some more dill, cumin seeds. Just gonna get some of this zest going on here. Oh yeah, zest me, daddy. I didn't even zest the barcode. Good start. Well, that's basically all of our ingredients combined in the bowl right now. The only thing left to do is to clear some space. We're gonna use a baking pan. I think we're gonna line it with some baking paper. Got our filo pastry, which, shit, I'm gonna have to cut this, which is really scary. So, I'm gonna cut the pastry into some areas. Yeah, I'm gonna start stacking my spanakopita, I think. Fingers crossed. All right, cookers, the last order of business is to get this filo pastry built and stacked, get our ingredients in, and then get this baby in the oven for an indiscriminate period of time. The hardest part is working with my nemesis filo, but yeah, probably gonna measure this out like building style. I think we're gonna halve it. It did say 12 sheets, but we're gonna go to 6. Let's see if I can just not completely ruin this thing, because I think it could be tasty. Let's see how we go. This thing first. Good. All right, sheet 1, the base. Oh, Jesus. It's so tender. Gonna get our mix. We're gonna be really gentle because it wants to break and ruin my day. I'm not gonna let that happen. Dill, a little bit more cream. Man, at this point, honestly, I don't give a shit. I'm going in, I'm doing this my way. I gotta say, I am actually kind of enjoying this in a weird way. Final 6th layer of filo going on with this spanakopita masterpiece. Let's do it, chuck her on. Thank you very much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm gonna trim just a little bit around the outside here. Let's get a little bit of a sprinkle of oil on the top. And don't forget the cumin seeds on the top, they're saying. They're literally screaming at me right now saying, don't forget the cumin seeds on the top, because that is super important. Bit of dill. No idea at all how long this is gonna take in the oven. Unfortunately, because of that, I'm just gonna have to watch it. So it's gonna be literally just line of sight the whole time it's in there. This is my baby right now. I'm in charge of this thing. I'm gonna look after it. I'm gonna treat it nice, say nice things to it, and we'll let you know how long it ends up taking, but I'm just gonna go in 5-minute batches and just keep watching it. So, I don't know. We'll see how we go. See you on the other side. Spanakopita, fingers crossed. She's out of the oven, looking golden brown, trying to burn my hand. Sounding and feeling pretty crispy on top, liking that, nice and flaky. The only thing we've got left to do now is to pull her out and cut her up and see if it's cooked right, if it tastes any good. I've got a lemon here that I'm gonna cut into some wedges to serve because I think that's sort of what you're supposed to do. It was in the oven for probably 40 minutes. Looks like it's okay. We'll see how we go. The last thing we have to do is the crunch test. Oh yeah. See what the inside of this thing looks like. Inside looks nice and fluffy. The outside is so crisp. Listen to this. The only thing left to know is what it tastes like. I'm gonna season it with a bit of lemon here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I can't believe it. My first time cooking what I think is spanakopita. This is really, really delicious. I'm not gonna say it was easy. I'm not gonna even say it was correct. If you've got any Greek relatives, if you know anyone Greek, please tag them. Please send this to them. Let me know how I went. Get in the comments, tell me just how close or how bad I was. This is the no log cook version of spanakopita. Fry it in the pan, stack it in the bowl, and cook it in the oven. That's basically how it went. Big thanks to gltraining.com.au. GL Training are absolute legends. Get certified for your next career. Working at heights, confined spaces, forklifts, all that stuff, you name it, they do it. Go and check them out, gltraining.com.au. And I'm just gonna hang out here for the next 5 minutes and make my way through this giant slab of spanakopita. Holy crap. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you next time for what could be another grand success on No Look Cook. Catch you then.